5 seconds to go. Start. Honorable Chairperson, Sir, I thank you for having given me an opportunity to participate in the debate on the BEEDI Workers Welfare Cess Amendment Bill. A number of honorable members have already participated and discussed this bill in this august House. I would also like to say some points for the perusal of the government. As per the census figures, the total number of BEEDI workers in the country is 44 lakhs. In the state of Tamil Nadu, there are 7 lakh BEEDI workers who are engaged in the production of BEEDI. A large number of these workers are living below the poverty line. Without doing this work, they will not be able to run their family peacefully. So, in most of these families, women and children are involved in BEEDI ruling work. As far as their minimum wage is concerned, it varies from state to state. In the state of Tamil Nadu, the minimum wage that has been fixed is rupees 40 per 1000 BEEDIs. That is not enough to run their families because nowadays the price of all other items are very high. The owners of BEEDI industry do not pay wages properly to the BEEDI ruling workers. I would request the government to take effective steps to increase the minimum wages of these BEEDI workers. The government has provided a lot of facilities to these BEEDI ruling workers. Due to inadequate medical facilities, they have to suffer health problems leading to chronic diseases like tuberculosis, asthma, etc. The Standing Committee on Labor has recommended to give proper medical care for these BEEDI workers. The committee also recommended that every village and district which are having these BEEDI workers should at least have a 20-bed hospital which would facilitate proper medical treatment of these workers. Out of 6.5 lakh BEEDI ruling workers in Tamil Nadu, 3 lakh are there in my constituency. The government has already sanctioned hospitals in our district, but till today nothing has been done. So I would appeal to the government through the Ministry of Labor that these hospitals should be established immediately in my constituency. I would be thankful to the Minister of Labor if this hospital is established in my constituency. The government has provided a number of welfare schemes for these BEEDI workers. Our Honorable Minister has introduced some schemes for the welfare of these BEEDI workers. The scholarship scheme has been given to the children of BEEDI workers on the basis of the marks obtained by them. It should be given to all the children who are studying because they are all living below the poverty line. I would appeal to the Honorable Minister to increase the amount for the housing scheme. By way of this amendment bill, the Honorable Minister has introduced more facilities. They should reach the BEEDI workers immediately. The government should take immediate steps so that all the facilities should reach the BEEDI ruling workers. So, my request is that the government should contribute their mite to the cess fund because the BEEDI workers are the most unorganized, illiterate and unhealthy people. The government should contribute at least rupees 50 crore to this fund. Otherwise, every now and then the minister will have to come forward with some amendment like this. We need a corps and that corps should be formed with government's contribution. So, my request is that the government should contribute at least rupees 50 crores to this fund. I request the Honorable Minister to inform this House whether identity cards have been issued to these workers. Has the government ever thought of issuing identity cards to them? If they issue identity cards to these workers, then only they will come into account of the government, then only they can go to the hospitals and then only they can get the maximum benefits. So, identity cards to all BEEDI workers should be introduced. That is a matter which the government should very seriously consider. There is a board and these workers are covered under the board. So, why do they not issue identity cards to them so that they can very well claim the benefits on the basis of those identity cards? They have hospitals in many parts of the country, but what is the position of those hospitals? Those hospitals are financed by the welfare board, if I am right, but are controlled under the central government health service scheme. The doctor in these hospitals are appointed under the scheme. These hospitals are situated in rural areas and in the remotest part of the country, and the doctor never go there. For months and months, these hospitals are left without doctors and other facilities. The administration of these hospitals and appointment of doctors also not be brought under the welfare board.